Salute, salute, salute. Wow. Nocturnal thoughts, man. Real quick video. Not necessarily real quick. This video gonna be a little longer because it's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be about boxing. Even though it was a boxing thought in my mind that triggered this video, this is not gonna be about boxing. So it's gonna be a little different, you know what I'm saying? I wanna talk about the difference that having a father makes in the black household. Do young black boys have to have their fathers in their lives in order for them to be successful, well-developed, mature, strong black men? Now, what triggered this, I just did a video talking about Devin the Dream Haney and his father, Trill Bill Haney. And that just kind of got the gears moving a little bit, because the thought of, you know, for a long time, especially from my generation, we kind of grew up with the idea with not having the fathers in the household. Like when you live in your neighborhood, the majority of your friends is kind of 50-50, but the majority of my friends didn't have both their parents in the same household. It was usually they was with their moms. One dude in my neighborhood, even when I was a kid, lived with his dad, but his dad came out the closet. Some of my friends, one of my friends lived with his grandma because his mom was real young, so you know he was raised by his grandmother. And then a very few, select few, had both their parents that I can remember, but most of us did not have our fathers. And me personally, I had like a hybrid father figure. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had a hybrid relationship with my father, as far as he was there for the first portion of my life, the first 4 years, and then it was kind of out of the picture for like 3-4 years. And then after that, it was like every other year you would see him for the summer, for a couple of weeks out of the summer. And then when I turned 14, I moved in with my dad from 14 until I was like 18 when I moved out from that. So that's like a broken up that's a broken, but your childhood, the main part of the childhood, the bulk part of the childhood, from 5 to 15, it wasn't like totally involvement and hands-on and day-to-day, you know, it wasn't there. But I had a stepfather, and he played a role. Older brother, he played a role. Older dudes in the neighborhood, they play a role. So I look back at my whole, because I'm 43, you know, God blessed me to be 43. You know, it's, what is this, October, November, December, January, March. 5 more months, I'll be 44, God willing, I'll be 44 years old. So you still reflect, you look back when you was a 4-year-old kid and a 5-year-old kid. And me and my brother used to talk all the time, as far as what would, because me and my brother had to bond together to survive. We stuck together like a team, you know. when we was younger, when the pops was gone, when pops kind of was took out the picture. Me and him had to figure out how to survive a little bit. But when we got older, we would reflect and say, a part of me felt like if my pops would have stayed in my life the whole time, we always thought it would have made us softer, because my dad had a huge heart. My pops was the type that'd give you them big old hugs and would kiss you on your cheek. You know what I'm saying? He would show you all the love in the world. And he would give you money to teach you about how to break your money down and spend it and save it. But I remember he would just big bear hugs and kiss you on the cheek. The only time I ever in my life been kissed by a man was by my dad. You know what I'm saying? You can just feel the mustache scratching your face, and you can smell his breath, and you'd be like, that feels weird to get love from a man. And I'm not even gonna pause that, because that's my pops, and that's real talk. Like, but he was soft on us. He was the type of parent that was real soft on the one. He wasn't about that discipline. He was about showing you love. My pops will show you unconditional love, right? But the flip side of it is, my pops was a Vietnam veteran, and psychologically he had developed issues in his psyche. So Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, it just depends. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't fit at certain point in times. Now, this is my personal story, and I'm not gonna go into deep detail, but follow me. I look at it like there was a point in time when my family was together. My dad went through Vietnam. He went through actual combat. He had a lot of demons that he had to deal with, but he was putting himself back together because he went into Vietnam when he was like 19 years old.